Anyway, right now it's 7:19 and making it through the snow. I made it through the snow.
The intrepid Iditarod man himself,
Nick Childress.
Yeah, I didn't quite run here, though.
Okay, all right. You didn't run today, so.
Yeah,
Good morning to you. Private gym training and Get Fit with Nick each Wednesday, and bringing you this portion of our show.
That's
and
right.
You said the roads are starting to clear a bit. I guess one thing is the plows are starting to get rid of it. Before it was snowing about as fast as they could scrape it. So I guess,
on my little commute here, the road was clear, and there wasn't anything coming down. So.
Okay, very good. That's
Yeah.
the kind of report we want to hear. So, Nick, you've been talking to us about one-on-one personal training, specifically geared toward weight loss in the last several weeks and keeping it off, okay? That can be the challenge, right?
Yeah, it takes different strategies. With exercise, if you've exercised for more than a couple months, you have to do different things to keep your body guessing and work on different aspects of strength. And with diet, it's the same thing. You've got to mix it up. If you try and eat the same thing for months on end, you're going to go crazy.
You see all these mono diets being advertised and everything. You say, no.
No, all that stuff will work for a few weeks.
Okay.
Provided, that it's not a crazy diet.
Yeah, right.
But for lifelong sustainability, it's this complex equation of foods and working out, balancing what you had with breakfast, with dinner and lunch and snacks. And so it's not anything in isolation.
Okay.
It's a pretty complicated thing to do.
I guess you have to kind of spread the nutrients out a little bit. If you just eat the same thing all the time, you're getting the same quantity of nutrients, and that just is not a good habit.
At the same time, ignoring other areas of your body that may need specific nutrients that aren't being provided.
Exactly. Yeah. Variety in food is very important. That gets into a nutritionist kind of an aspect where they're more concerned with micronutrients and overall balance and stuff like that. Where I'm strictly concerned with weight loss, I may tell you to go for a little while without, eating a specific food group or something like that. And it's just it's a matter of a team effort between what you want for your body as well as what I tell you is going to work for weight loss or not.
People generally pretty receptive to this because it is kind of a different sort of thing.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people seem to like to be told exactly what to eat.
Okay, all right.
It's kind of odd. But, I think a lot of people, one of the issues that people have that keep them overweight is that they have a lack of education in what is a good diet.
Yeah.
Right.
Healthy eating is confused with weight loss, and it's not necessarily the same. I had a client that was eating a handful of almonds as a snack every day.
Handful of almonds? Wow.
And, she saw heart healthy on the label, and she's always heard that nuts were healthy. And then you go and you do the math on that, and it's 500-600 calories that she's eating every day just in a snack. I've had people say that they thought Pop-Tarts were healthy because you can get them whole wheat with fruit in the middle. Sounds healthy, right? If you don't know what you're talking about.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you guess. But some people actually think that. There's just a lack of knowledge out there.
It's like fake food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you don't make it yourself, you always got to question it a little bit.
And that brings a question about processed food, which a lot of people should avoid, right?
Yeah, my thing is if you don't make it and know what goes into it, you should probably avoid it, especially for weight loss. A lot of people are kind of phobic that there's chemicals and stuff in there that are going to harm them in the long run or something like that. And that's kind of a different area than what I look at. A lot of people are surprised that I drink diet soda or something like that. And a lot of choices like that, organic, aspartame, grass-fed beef, a lot of stuff like that is more of a personal choice over what you think is healthy, and the studies aren't really there to show that it's all that important, and certainly not necessarily that important for weight loss. But yeah, processed food in general has so much unhealthy stuff in it. Your body's going to digest it faster. You want whole foods like chickens and vegetables and fruits.
That'll stick to your ribs.
Well, hopefully not. But
no, I didn't mean weight gain. I'm talking about in the old term of it, the good food that you eat.
It takes your body longer to process, and it gets more of the nutrients out of it.
Right.
Processed food, a lot of the nutrients have been taken out of it just through the processing.
Okay. The idea of having to go to a certain diet. You said a lot of people like to be told that too. I wonder where we lost that along the way, Tim, and or Nick, for you too. You know, we were told by parents the right things to eat. You know, you do that, but sometimes you just get digressed from it, I guess you would say there, and sort of lose the habit.
I think some people, they get to an age where they've tried things themselves, and they're fed up, and they just want, this is what I'm going to eat, you know, and I don't have to think about it and do it. Now, you know, one of the issues that I have with clients is I can tell them to eat a perfect diet, but in reality, it's what they do eat. So I have them track everything in a
very good
in a food log, and then kind of compare that, because nobody's going to stick to a diet perfectly, and you need to find out why. If people are craving certain types of foods, then you can modify for that. If people are feeling hungry during certain times of the day, again, you can modify for that. So the point with a personalized meal planner is to deal with those issues. You know, if somebody is a morning eater versus an evening eater, you modify the plan for that. There's a lot of things like that. When you go online, you just get a list of meals that's not necessarily going to work for a specific person.
Great tips from Nick Childress. Getting Fit with Nick. We do it every Wednesday right here. Private gym training on a personal one-on-one basis is what you do. How do folks get in touch?
PrivateGymTraining.com or 430-8089. That's 430-8089. And I do one-on-one personal training. I also do meal planning. It's a 1,000-square-foot private gym with commercial equipment. So you can listen to your own music. It's just you and the equipment. And if you want to work out in that kind of environment, then definitely give me a call.
Sounds good. Nick, we'll talk to you next Wednesday. Thanks.
All right, thank you.